Healthy eating can keep off those holiday pounds. How omega-3s relieve holiday stress. A new study shows self-awareness can lead to less indulgence. And what are consumers actually doing to save money this Thanksgiving? For today, Wednesday, November 24th, 2010, this is Food News Today. Good morning. In just about 30 hours from now, most Americans will sit around the table and officially launch this year's holiday season. Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, and New Year's are all family-focused food celebrations. In our third story today, it's all about those extra holiday pounds. Now, immediately following this webcast, we continue the discussion in our chat room below. Please refresh your browser at the end of the webcast and join us. If you are unable to participate in the live chat forum, feel free to email me directly, phil@supermarketguru.com. Food News Today is sponsored by ConAgra Foods, who shares with me the desire to provide the most current, interesting, and unbiased food news. In Economy and Spending, this morning we take a look at just how consumers are planning to save money on this year's Thanksgiving dinner and over the next few weeks of the holiday season. Retailers, take note. As we reported last week, the majority of shoppers are feeling sticker shock in the supermarket aisles these days, and almost 70% of our consumer panel noted that prices over the past few weeks have already increased. 1 in 4 people on our panel are planning major changes to their Thanksgiving Day dinner. Almost 20% say they're going to serve less food, while 15% are going to go to someone else's home for the big turkey day. Some other strategies. 85% are going to buy what's on sale. You can expect this year's Thanksgiving table to be a potpourri of mismatched foods and side dishes. Sure, the basics will all be there. The turkey, stuffing, and sweet potatoes for sure, but expect some of the other non-essentials to be chosen based on price, not on tradition. 3 out of 4 said they're using coupons to save money, and just over half, 55%, are using their frequent shopper cards to choose what to serve, once again undermining the selection based on tradition or taste. Julia Child, we need you. Just under half said they would be saving money by preparing the meal from scratch. I can only imagine that the turkey hotlines are ringing off the hooks right about now. Another cost-cutting strategy, 11% of our panel saying they would eat less food. In today's Health and Wellness, a new study suggests that having pride in an achievement can actually lead people to indulge in unhealthy choices. This is new research that parents, teachers, and all of us should take note of. The study demonstrates the difference in pride from a sense of achievement and pride from self-awareness. While the sense of achievement reduces the pursuit of long-term goals and can lead to more indulgence, self-awareness actually motivates consumers to act consistently with their long-term objectives, leading to less indulgence. We interviewed Dr. Keith Wilcox, the Assistant Professor of Marketing and the Joseph R. Weintraub Term Chair in Marketing at Babson College, the co-author of the study. Dr. Wilcox, your research suggests that understanding pride, whether that be a sense of achievement or self-awareness, might be the key to solving the obesity crisis.
Right. I wouldn't necessarily say it's the key to solving the obesity crisis, but more kind of a next step in solving it. So if you look at what has been the focus of solving it, the first stage was kind of educating the consumer about how to eat healthier. The next stage was getting manufacturers to sort of provide them with healthier alternatives, but even still with that, they're not eating healthier. And so one of the focuses of this research and other research that we do is trying to educate consumers on the best way to improve their self-control. So even if they face unhealthier alternatives, they can actually make better decisions.
Now, what do consumers need to know?
Really, what I think they need to know is just be aware of this tendency that occurs, because what we actually find is that the more people are aware that pride is really not directly related to their decision, the healthier their choices actually become. And so I think this is really important over as we end up the year, people reflect on their achievements of the past year, they're likely to feel pride. And so they just need to be aware of this tendency for pride to actually lead to more, let's say, vice behavior or unhealthier food decisions.
And what are your recommendations for the food manufacturers and food retailers?
I think for food manufacturers and food retailers, it's really key is just to focus on education. You know, clearly it's better to provide consumers with healthier options, but I think one of the key things here is try to educate them on how to exercise better self-control and make them more aware of their tendencies of the behaviors that they engage in that sometimes undermine their self-control.
Thank you, Dr. Wilcox. The study also found that consumers who experienced pride in a sense of achievement were more likely to choose French fries over a salad with their lunch. The study has been published in the Journal of Consumer Research, and for more information on Dr. Wilcox's work, just click the link to my left. Tomorrow, the picture may not be very pretty. People all over the country in cities large and small will be pushing themselves away from the Thanksgiving table, then lamenting over eating way too much. Too much turkey, too much stuffing, cranberry sauce, sweet potatoes, pumpkin pie, and more. After Thanksgiving, there are at least 6 more indulgences to go. We're talking Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, New Year's, Chinese New Year's, Super Bowl Sunday. On top of that, mix in all those holiday parties in between. Contrary to popular belief, however, the National Institutes of Health reports that Americans on average gain only 1 pound between Thanksgiving and the New Year, not the 5 to 10 pounds that most people blame the holiday season for. But that 1 pound may actually stay with them for a lifetime, as NIH researchers found that the weight gained over the holiday season accumulates throughout the years and may be a major contributor to obesity later in life. Their report is also available for download under our information links. Now, there will always be those who want to gather around the TV to watch football, and be sure to have those healthy snacks ready. A just-released ConAgra Foods research study found that a snack of Orville Redenbacher's 94% fat-free Smart Pop popcorn helped dieters maintain reduced-calorie eating plans while still feeling full and satisfied. And popcorn is a whole grain with unquestionable health claims. In nutrition, we take a look at nature's way to relieve holiday stress. For many, the holidays are the most stressful time of the year, but don't despair. Foods can come to the rescue. Think omega-3s, as they help improve the function and development of our mind and our heart, and even can help protect us from the harmful effects of stress. There are 3 main types of omega-3s. The first 2, EPA and DHA, are found mainly in fish. The third is ALA, found in plant-based foods, such as flaxseed, hemp seeds, walnuts, and canola and soybean oils. The evidence for the health benefits suggests omega-3s offer some measure of protection against heart attacks, strokes, rheumatoid arthritis, and inflammatory bowel disease, and can help our bodies cope better with stress. Adults and children should be consuming between 500 milligrams and 2,000 milligrams of omega-3s each day. Health experts had previously recommended eating fatty fish, such as salmon, twice a week. But beware, today's salmon may not be a reliable source of omega-3s because more commonly available farmed fish have low levels of omega-3s due to the warmer temperature of the water and the lack of a specific microalgae in their diet. According to statistics from Duke University, these days 90% of the salmon that we Americans consume is farmed. Pregnant women are discouraged from eating too much fatty fish because of the dangers of heavy metal contamination and water pollution. Plant-based ALA-rich oils are a healthful choice, especially if you're using them to replace trans or saturated fats. Some great sources include flaxseed oil, walnut oil, hemp oil, wheat germ oil, and soybean oil. Flax seeds are also a great option and are not only high in omega-3s, but they contain lignans, which are cancer preventative. Add nutty flavored flax seeds to your favorite foods, but be sure to chew them thoroughly to release the oils inside. Most people do not consume enough omega-3s. High-stressed individuals, people at risk for cardiovascular disease, pregnant women, and young children should especially consume a food source of omega-3s each day. Remember, our brains need food as well. For Food News Today, I'm Phil Lempert. Thanks for joining us. We wish you and your family a happy, healthy, and delicious Thanksgiving.